Another fun summertime activity are all the festivals happening around town. Corinne Savitsky is live in Grand Center to tell us about one going on this week, the St. Louis Fringe Festival. What is it?
Heidi, this is the 4th year for the festival that celebrates independent arts, and it's a jammed-packed event. So here to tell us all about it is Em Piro. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so let's start with today and tomorrow. There's something going on called the Dark Days. What's this about?
Yes, this is the first year we're doing this. They're programs we're doing in the public media commons. They're both workshops. We've got about a dozen workshops a day. Today we're focusing on creative workshops, so like yoga, puppetry, improv, things you can do with your body. And tomorrow it's all about storytelling. So like TED-style storytelling, Moth Radio Hour, docudrama, stories of Ferguson, all different kinds of things that are interactive and to anybody from the public can come in and participate.
And Wednesday's a fun family event, a big block party happening. Where do we need to go for this?
So that's also at the Public Media Commons, this beautiful state-of-the-art facility right here in Grand Center. We're going to have the Lonely Mountain String Band, preview performances of all the shows in the festival, lots of things for people to get involved in.
All right, Em, thank you so much. Another big part of the festival are performances, and that's why Scot Moore is in town here from Minneapolis. Thanks for coming to St. Louis and taking center stage here. Now, you are going to do a little bit of a comedy, but you're not a comic. It's more of storytelling. Tell me about your craft.
Sure. My show is it's called Men Will Be Boys. It's a play, one-man show about how little boys grow into be sexist men. And so there are 7 different characters. The first character is an older man who is modeling behavior that we want to avoid, and then the 6 characters that follow from age 6 to age 36.
All right, Scott, I'm going to let you take it away here and give us a little snippet of what we will see. Ladies and gentlemen, Scot Moore.
This one time, Daddy and I were in the city with the tall buildings. I like the tall buildings. I like to build them with my Legos. But we were in the city to see the dinosaurs at the museum. I asked to go for my birthday. Mommy said it was too expensive, but Daddy said that it's good for me to get out because being around Mommy so much is making me a sissy. I hear that all the time. But I got to go anyway. Besides, I don't need my mommy all the time.
There you have it, a little portion of what you can expect from Scot Moore. The St. Louis Fringe Festival is going on all week in Grand Center. For more information about being a part of it, call 314-643-7853. You can find a lineup of events and shows online at stlfringe.com. All right, Heidi, so there are 30 performances planned over the next week or so in 5 different theaters around town. So we're going to talk more about that. Em told us how you can get involved the next couple days and learn a thing or two, but there's also a way where you can sit back, relax, and watch and see what these people will be doing as well.
Very cool stuff, and I think I read that it was voted one of the best festivals around.
Well, I have never been. This is the 4th year for it. So you know when something's been a handful of times in St. Louis and it catches on and gets bigger and bigger. And Em is nodding her head over there like, it's getting popular.
Awesome stuff. Thanks, Corinne. The St. Louis Fringe Festival is a celebration of the independent arts. It's going on this week at 5 venues in Grand Center. Corinne is at one of them this morning with a bit of a preview.
Yeah, Heidi, we are at the Black Box Theater here inside the Kranzberg Art Center, and really all over Grand Center this week you will find performances. And I have one of the performers who just happens to be from St. Louis. I have Elinor Harrison, and you're going to do a little dance number for us called iLand. What can we expect from you this week?
So this piece is about, tells the story of a girl trapped on a desert island, and it does that through movement and voice, and it tackles issues of celebrity culture and climate change. So that's the double meaning, island and iLand.
All right, well, I've been watching you warm up. I'm going to step back now and let you take it away. Elinor Harrison. A little bit more about the St. Louis Fringe Festival. Thursday through Saturday, we have 30 companies performing and dozens of shows all over Grand Center. This is just one of the theaters, one of the performers. So how does it work? Do we need to get a ticket to every single performance, or do we buy one ticket? How does the actual festival work in that sense?
That's a great question. So patrons can really cater the experience what they want to do. So everybody gets a little button. We call it the festival badge. That's a one-time purchase, and then they get tickets tickets to the individual shows. And the really nice thing about it is that these artists get to earn their own revenue from the ticket sales. The badge is the only thing that helps keep the festival running.
So if we want to see Elinor, who's performing right now, or Scott, who performed earlier, all we need is that one button, and that will help us see all the performances?
And tickets to their individual shows.
Got it. So the button is what will help us do the dark days that you were talking about earlier?
Actually, the dark days are totally free.
Okay.
So you just need to get the button if you want to see shows in the festival. You can come explore the grounds. We've got sculpture gardens on the grounds. All the workshops and things are, anybody can come. You don't need the button. You do need the button if you want to enter any of the venues.
Got it. Okay, so I hear this festival got a little shout out in the New York Times. What was that all about?
We did. It was really exciting, a great surprise. We got recommended as part of the 50 summer festivals in the U.S. by the New York Times, and some other fringe festivals across the country.
What a great honor. The St. Louis Fringe Festival is going on all week in Grand Center. For more information, call 314-643-7853 or visit stlfringe.com. Okay, so we got the logistics figured out there. Em cleared it up so you can come and hang out for free if you want to see the performances, get your button, and then there's different tickets for the different performances. And amazing, or what, Heidi? I've been watching her warm up, but I couldn't wait to see what she was actually going to do. And this is just a snippet of what we'll see. We saw a dancer and a storyteller. There will be all sorts of independent artists taking part in the festival this week.
And really something for everybody in every age, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's a family event, and don't forget about that big block party happening on Wednesday where you can come hang out, meet some of the artists, and then today and tomorrow it's all about learning some of the craft. So the artists will be here talking about what they do and giving you some advice if you're interested in doing it yourself.
Well, do a little move then. Start dancing.
I think I'm going to leave it to the expert.
All right. Thanks, Corey.